Hello everyone, this is Michael Aspiotis. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another guided journey for you all, and we will be breaking down and dissolving the walls and blocks that we hold around our hearts. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you all to hit the like button, subscribe, leave me a comment if you have any questions or want to share. I'd love to hear from you all. And let's go ahead and get started. Find yourself a comfortable place to sit or lay down. Turn your ringers off on your phones. And let's go. Let's begin with some deep breathing. Really allow yourself to relax and feel that breath. To go deep, deep, deep into your body. Feel it going into your deep belly. Feel the energy flow as you're breathing deeply into your toes. Really allow that breath to bring us into our bodies and into our truth. We'll set our intention that we are going to let go of all these things that are no longer serving our best and highest good and expand more into our truth, and that this process always unfold in the easiest and gentlest way possible. We have the absolute authority to set this intention, and as we do so, we simultaneously cancel out anything else we may have signed up for that is unnecessarily difficult. And our second intention is that in this process we surrender, and that surrender is only and always to our own greatest self. It's to the wisest, most unconditionally loving, healthiest, most joyful, most peaceful, most prosperous version of our true selves in all time and all space. That's what we're surrendering to. Everything else that's no longer relevant, no longer useful, we'll be releasing. And with these intentions set, we feel the comfort and safety that allows us to fully release, fully relaxed, fully surrender into our truth with each deep breath. With each exhale, we're letting go of things that no longer serve us, allowing them to go to where they belong. And in the open space, we invite back in all truthful aspects of ourselves in all time and all space. We ask they be purified, transformed, and fully aligned with our greatest good in all time and all space. We're going to notice our hearts now, focusing our breath deep into our hearts. Our intention is to allow all the feelings that we've been holding on to, all the feelings ready to be released. Allow them to come to the surface. Give them space so we can feel them and release them. We open up our hearts to allow any old energies, any old sadness, allow it to rise out of the depths of our hearts. And we gently, easily let it go to where it belongs. We release our sadness, release our guilt, let it all go. We feel it just floating away from our hearts, going off into the light, going off to where it belongs. We feel our hearts open more and more. Feel our hearts relax. We feel the barriers, the blocks, anything we've built up around our hearts, thinking those things would protect or defend our hearts. We just allow those to dissolve. We allow those to dissolve, and we download the truth that our intention to unconditionally love ourselves and unconditionally love the world gives us the certainty that because we're sending out these frequencies, that's what we will receive in return. Therefore, we can allow our defenses, our blocks, the walls, allow this to dissolve. Knowing our own true commitment to unconditional love requires no defense. It's unshakable. It's infinite. We feel those walls in our hearts dissolve. We feel our hearts open more and more. As those blocks and walls dissolve, we notice new pathways, new openings, all connecting us more deeply into our own truth, connecting us more deeply to the infinite source of all love, the very heart of existence. And we feel our hearts open and expand. We feel that love spreading throughout our bodies. Penetrating deeply, deeply into our cells, into every particle of our beings in all time and all space. As we feel that beautiful love spread, we notice that in each particle of our beings, across all time and all space, there is a connection to the infinite, a connection to the heart of existence. So each particle of our beings is always connected, always open, always filling with pure unconditional love from the source of all love in all time and all space. We open these portals, we allow this pure, powerful love to surge through every particle of our beings in all time and all space. We feel it open every cell of our bodies. We feel it open our minds. We feel it open our hearts. And with this pure, unconditional love, comes the deep wisdom of our own greatest truth. And we feel this love automatically activate that wisdom within each of us in all time and all space. And that wisdom spreads throughout our entire beings. And it carries with it our own greatest truth. And as that truth spreads through our whole beings, it dissolves everything we've been holding on to that's not true. Any beliefs, any patterns of thinking, any ideas, any fears. We feel our own greatest wisdom gently dissolving all misconceptions, all doubts, all fears in all time and all space. And we release all those things that are not resonant with our greatest truth in all time and all space. And we allow them to go off into the light to find their proper place in all time and all space. We notice now ourselves fully and deeply connected to the infinite source of pure unconditional love. And to our own greatest wisdom. And we allow that truth and its power, and our wisdom and its power, and our love and its power to flow freely through our entire bodies in all time and all space, to awaken and activate our greatest gifts, to awaken and activate our greatest love, to activate and awaken our greatest joy in all time and all space. And we'll take a few moments of silence to allow the power and presence of our own greatest truth, wisdom, and love to spread throughout our entire beings and for us to absorb, to shift, to change, and align with our greatest truth. We open every particle of our beings in all time and all space to the pure, unconditional love of existence. We release anything not resonant with our greatest truth, opening us more and more, recalling all truthful aspects of our beings in all time and all space, purifying them, healing them, bringing them back to our bodies, aligning them with our greatest truth in all time and all space. We notice our hearts more and more open now, and the freedom that openness brings. We gradually bring ourselves back into a waking state. Bringing with us this deep connection to our wisdom, this deep connection to pure unconditional love, bringing with us the activation of our truth, our power, our purpose. You can wiggle our toes and our fingers. You can notice your rooms feeling brighter. Notice your whole being has shifted. Notice how it feels more in alignment with your truth and wisdom. And we thank ourselves for engaging in this process. And I thank you all for joining me on this journey. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you all. Have a beautiful day.